Hey guys, and welcome to episode 11 of How I Made My First $1,000,000. Today is August 1st, 2021. Assets 213,000, that's up 35,000 from last month. Liabilities at 73,000, unchanged, and net worth 139,000. So yeah, not a bad month. Up 35,000, awesome. Removing some of the losses from the previous 2 months, and obviously I don't have my whiteboard because I am not at home. I'm traveling. So yeah, I spent the whole month of July traveling. I'm still up in New York State. Had a wedding, had a funeral. Saw a lot of family and a lot of friends. So it's been pretty great, and we'll be up here another week, and then we're going back. So yeah, it's been a great month. It's strange financially because I definitely spent a ton more money than I normally do in a typical month. Eating out at restaurants, traveling, gas and just everything. And yet my net worth went up a lot. So it's just like kind of doesn't make sense because like after all that, you know, all that expenditures, you'd expect like, oh, I'm gonna take a big hit, but nope, Bitcoin went up a lot and like way more than made up for it. So sort of this bizarre feeling financially, but that's expected, right? That's expected. And that's part of the exciting thing about doing something like this, as opposed to being on a fixed income, right? Where you make the same income every month, and then, if you do spend more, your net worth is definitely going to take a hit. Well, this is kind of one of the benefits of this type of living. So anyways, all right, what am I feeling? What am I thinking? What am I doing? Feeling slightly nervous about the future, but very excited. Very, very, very excited. I'll elaborate on that in a second. Also feeling extremely grateful and extremely blessed for everything that I have. Like, super. This past month, like I said, I've seen a lot of family and friends, and as a result of that, there's a lot of conversations like, oh, what are you doing these days? Or like, what are you doing for work? It's like, I'm not doing anything. And it's a very like weird, unusual conversation, a little bit awkward sometimes, but usually hilarious. And yeah, it just kind of reminds me to just like reflect on like, wow, like I'm so fortunate that I can even attempt something like this. I'm so fortunate. Like the people who are in my life and who support me, family, friends, the fact that I live in the United States, I speak English. I mean, like there's all these things that are just so beneficial. It's just like amazing. So I feel so fortunate that I can even try this. Um, yeah, so it's amazing. So that's pretty good. Okay, so I also feel like nervous and excited because also as a part of those conversations about income and work are conversations about like family and kids and marriage and so forth. So there's a lot of those conversations. So yeah, kind of like yeah, you get you get the idea. So anyways, we're talking about kids. We're talking about buying a house, new car, all that stuff, and it's so exciting to be able to like design your future, um, but also terrifying, right? Like taking some of those leaps. So yeah, nothing to update concretely at this point. Just feelings, no necessary actions, but yeah, there will be more soon. Okay, so that's how I'm feeling. What am I thinking? What am I doing? I guess that's a little bit about what I'm thinking. Um, I'm thinking that I'm still happy with my strategy, investing and so forth, and Bitcoin particularly, and Ethereum as a number two. Yeah, no reason to do anything different. There's going to be ups and downs. Just be patient. I'm also thinking that in the very near future, the upcoming month or two, I'm probably going to want to sell gold and maybe some silver and the 1 ounce of platinum that I have instead of selling crypto. Like, I just really don't want to sell Bitcoin or Ethereum right now. And obviously, if I had a bunch of cash laying around, US dollars, I would be putting that into crypto immediately. So, yeah, I just don't want to sell crypto. And what else am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm still going to wait for the right kind of inspiration in order to take action related to income, if that makes sense. There's just nothing to report in terms of an update. Okay, what else am I doing? Well, this past month I played golf a couple times for the first time in years. Disc golf a few times, again for the first time in years. So that was so much fun. Reminds me of how much I love sports. Um, I also joined a softball team, but I didn't just join it. I actually created my own because there were a ton of like free agents who couldn't find a team, and so I just emailed everybody and said, "Let's create a team together." So I'm now the captain of a softball team. We're ordering jerseys tomorrow. The season starts um, mid-August, so that's pretty cool. That's another thing I'm doing. So sort of like building a community in Florida, and yeah, still playing Minecraft, playing a decent amount. I don't think there's much else. I don't think there's much else. No, when we go back to Florida, we'll continue horseback riding lessons. Still very minimal chess, no Spanish. Yeah. Yeah, so it was really a month of like bonding and relationships. That was sort of what the month was about. So, what will August be about? I'm not totally sure, but I'm excited. And of course, I will keep you guys informed. So, thanks for watching. See you next month.